Crypto is gearing up for a very nice rally right now as we speak. Today, the Bitcoin price on the CME dipped to 44.5 thousand, but right now is trading at roughly 47,000 again, like I already said during the live stream today, and like I was explaining to you guys yesterday, going up roughly 6% from this bottom. And interestingly enough, on a lot of our charts, Bitcoin came back into buying territory earlier today, as I said, like I was saying earlier in the stream. But there's a warning I gotta give any single person watching, and that is the power of FOMO. Fear of missing out. And even though some of my friends like 𝗕𝗫'𝘀 here still has his $31 million position open and just now said, forget rotations, we're about to be looking at all green across the board. And my other friend, Trading Lord, also right now as we speak, is having about $25 million worth of positions open right now. Everybody's going crazy on this move. And right now, as it stands, the expectation is still pump and then dump. Earlier today, during our stream, I said this could be an extremely juicy point to go long on. But obviously, as we had all this volatility already yesterday, and right now, we have all these announcements of the Bitcoin spot ETFs being approved. The bigger question comes in at how much more can these gains continue before a correction of sorts is going to happen. And so right now, the big warning I have to give you all is play very cautiously with stop losses. If we want to go back to our buy sheet, every white line here is exactly where I always buy or sell. Every line here basically being buy points, and this top line being our sell point. Today, again, depending on how tight your buys were, you might have bought early today, and right now you'd be in massive profits. That's, again, the DustyBC strategy. If you did not take this trade, perhaps you were waiting for, instead of 44,345, you were actually at 44.276. So, about $60 below it or something like that. That's unfortunate for you. But like I said during yesterday's video, so on the 9th, don't buy at these high points, buy at low points. Exactly. If you look back at the video from yesterday, what do I say? Don't buy. No, matter of fact, sell at these levels and buy at the white lines. So let's take a look at where we are today. Well, from all that price action right now, we are back down. Here we buy and look at where we are again. So that's why I keep telling you guys, if you're not making profits in this crypto market, it's sometimes quite your own fault because it's just too easy. But that's being unfair, because I know about trading, the hardest part is controlling your emotions. But just know that even though I'm not a financial advisor, and please, I can be wrong, we have been extremely accurate day in, day out. Nobody who's watched this channel since I made it, since I started just a few weeks ago, would be able to have lost, I think, a single trade. I think every single one of our trade has been spot on here quite recently. And these white lines are coming in so clutch, it is insane. Just how we've been playing this ping pong game. Again, look back a week or two. I've been telling you guys exactly the same thing every single day. At every white line we buy, at every, I guess at the 47,000 region, we sell because it's a scarier barrier we're not sure if we're going to get over. And right now, again, this $47,000 area will act as an extremely interesting magnet of sorts, where I thought the price would come back there quickly because the pump and dump was caused by a fake ETF approval. Right now, we're seeing some slight excitement again as people are thinking it's approved. We're not quite sure, yada, yada, yada. That's why I thought we'd go back to about 47,000. If you bought yesterday during my stream, it was about 46.3. You'd still right now be in profit if you didn't panic sell. But right now, as it stands, the reason I'm giving you a warning is because at 47, we're going to be making another massive decision. Once the ETFs hype here is really rolled out, because right now there is a lot of speculation about approval, blah, blah, blah. Once everybody starts posting, yeah, it's done, it might turn around, especially as the trading starts tomorrow. It's just getting scarier and scarier at these higher prices. So play cautiously. Don't go max long at higher prices like right now. Yes, it may work. It may. But there's no proper saying what's going to happen. People are trying to tell you, yeah, just nobody really knows for sure what's going to happen. No institution, nobody that I've spoken to here knows exactly what's going to happen. It's all a probability game. Some of the big traders I know, they're just saying go long because the floodgates opening here, the narrative, it's so bullish that even if we see a short-term little wick down, it's still worth just DCAing and opening up more, because from here on forward, we're not really coming down too much. If we're coming down, it's maximum 30%, so it's still worth buying down lower. if we do. And I rate that. And I think perhaps that might actually, out of everything, be the wisest decision to do. Because I'm telling you right now, if you also want to have these $1 million profit days, first off, I'll tell you, there's a link down below to claim yourself a free $500 trade on there. You can also get yourself $30,000 worth of deposit bonuses. It's pretty juicy. A link is down below. But more importantly, in a bull market, you just go long. And the only question is, where exactly do I open up the position? How long will I keep it open for? But right now, I believe that once Bitcoin gets approved, Ethereum is coming quickly afterwards, or at least the filing is going to be quickly afterwards, which is going to cause another rally like we've seen in the last couple of months for Bitcoin in the lead up of a Bitcoin spot ETF. We saw it for Bitcoin in 2021 as well. Even though Ethereum can get delayed for many more years, there's probably not that, or I'd say another year at least or so, there's not that much the SEC can try to deny Ethereum except for legal clarity reasons, but most likely it'll follow suit pretty quickly as well. And so all we're doing right now is looking for juicy stackings for the position, even though we're careful and wary that a dump might follow here pretty quickly afterwards as people are buying the rumors, selling the news. $47,000 is the region to watch. And I stated before, I think that we could see a pretty quick pump all the way towards 50, 52,000 the moment an approval is everywhere, but that we will see a very good correction, probably even towards $37,000, worst case, of course, 33, the moment that it all happens. Funding rates, however, yesterday, because the SEC's mess up, have been reset. Again, we're pretty juicy on that, so longs can be kept open nicely at a pretty cheap rate. But what a crazy time we're living in, guys. What a crazy time. I'm also going to be giving rewards to people who are actively sharing their charts in the charting section of our Discord. So just check out the Discord with the link down below. I'll be sharing a lot of cool things in here soon as well, hopefully. But I recommend you guys to join in and share as much as you want to. I think the more people that work together, the more you'll achieve. So just put your stuff in there, hopefully critique each other. And that's it for the quick little emergency update.